afternoon base St. Pete. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Tampa Bay Rays. Major League Baseball on the show is next. William Brantley, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today.
The plate, Hiroki Big Daddy. First chance for him here in the top of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. Stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. False alarm, and that ends the inning. 4 pitches, all it takes to retire the Jays. And now the Rays will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. So striding. In Hiroki Big Daddy. He flew out in his last at bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, so he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as the Blue Jays have rallied back to tie it at 2.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Gets 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anyway.
Ready to take his hacks again, Hiroki Big Daddy, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And that one is gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center. His second home run of the game as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game. That's dinger number 6 on the day between these two lineups. I feel like I'm watching home run derby here, guys.
Dan, they're absolutely knocking the cover off the ball.
Leading off the inning, Hiroki Big Daddy, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving into the back loop and a blast, they could certainly use that right now.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Sherman racing back. Gone to lead off the inning. Solo shot to right center. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they cut it to an 8-6 ball game.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in one game. We've heard about the hat trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in a baseball game.
Making his way to the plate, Hiroki Big Daddy, and he's got a very real opportunity at making some history here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace. You know, talk about a great day. 4 home runs in one game. I would say that's more than great. That's a spectacular day. Wow, that was a fun one to watch. A great game for guys with the sticks, but for pitchers, not so much. A classic slugfest, and they walk away on top in the end.
A 12-11 final in this ball game. The Toronto Blue Jays capitalized on a huge 9th inning on the way to the win. Miguel Pinto wins his 4th game out of
A coach presses a play, raising the bar.
folks just finishing up their work week, making their way into Rogers Center here in Toronto. Tonight, the start of a 3-game interleague series between the Washington Nationals and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's interleague baseball. At the plate, Hiroki Big Daddy. And now the Blue Jays look to put some more across the plate in this opening frame. First delivery to him on the way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, they cannot allow that one run to deflate them. I know they haven't been playing well recently, but that's nothing in today's game.
Now a curveball left up in the zone as this is hit pretty well out to deep center field. Gone! 2-run shot to straightaway center, so he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. And the Jays have moved out in front 3-0.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Stepping in, Hiroki Big Daddy. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And in that last at-bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. We've played 3, and our score, 3-3. Standing in, Hiroki Big Daddy, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit ball to short. Cora scoops it up, and that's the second out. Now batting, Hiroki Big Daddy. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally. So that'll set up the double play possibility with one away.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Richard Womack takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Elmer Trujillo will be his first assignment here as they'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Changeup in for a strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability. To get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Just got a piece up the line.
Come on, beat it out, beat it out, beat it out.
Rolls foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. 1 run scores. Here's a second runner around third. He'll score easily as they push their lead to 3 now.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitcher.
Yeah, and the home crowd is loving it as they jumped out in front in the bottom of the 8th, and they did what they had to do in the 9th to seal the deal.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. Toronto, with their 50th team win, tops in the division. Miguel Pinto earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Leonard Okada hammers down the save, his 18th. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow. The show's got baseball for you on a Saturday night north of the border here at Rogers Center in Toronto. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game interleague series between the Washington Nationals and the Toronto Blue Jays. Stepping in for the Jays, Hiroki Big Daddy. He went deep in the contest last night. He's set and the pitch. Samuels is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. What's the key for a home victory tonight, Dero?
At the end of the day, besides wins and losses, this should be the only stat that matters. And that's creating runs for your team, and that's exactly what this team does and this lineup does consistently. They lead the league right now in touching home plate, and more times than not, that's
coming to the plate now, Hiroki Daddy, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Barrera stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Gone! 2-run shot to straightaway center, so he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate, and it gives the Blue Jays a 3-1 lead.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Ready to take his hacks again, Hiroki Big Daddy, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. Big Daddy takes the turn at third. He wants it all. The tag, and he's safe. And it's now a 6-run lead.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
Digging in, Hiroki Big Daddy.
Center fielder, number 25.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. Gone! A solo shot out here to straightaway right field. His third home run of the ball game as they up a 4-run lead.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night. 4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
9-7. Garrett Kimball struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays. 9 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For the Nationals, 7 runs on 15 hits. No errors. They left 13 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 55 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at the Rogers Center, 50,516. The Blue Jays thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.
A great Sunday afternoon for baseball here, north of the border at the Rogers Center in downtown Toronto. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Washington Nationals and the Toronto Blue Jays. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, Felix Herrera, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. 1 good game, 1 bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
Batting fourth, first baseman.
In now, Elmer Trujillo.
On the
pitches
bag,
a
pick up the
called
ball.
strike. The throw. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
How about that for making something happen? First he rips a double, then on the very next pitch he swipes third, just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. One left for Toronto. We are still scoreless. Digging in for his second at-bat, Hiroki Big Daddy. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First delivery to him on the way.
Let's go, beat it out. Come on, come on, come on.
Mims is right there, in time to first, and there are two away. Striding in once again, Hiroki Big Daddy. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
Oh, and a highlight reel catch there, no doubt. He laid out to sacrifice his body, brought it in, and secured it all the way to the ground. You know his pitcher really appreciates an effort like that.
Now in the box, Hiroki Big Daddy.
Number 25.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble.
Make the turn, find the ball.
And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. And it's in time, and he's out at the plate, so one runs across, but the second one is cut down trying to score. Settling in now, Hiroki Big Daddy. He's tripled and doubled in 4 trips in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. He takes the turn and heads for second. Around second now and headed for third.
Get down, get down.
And it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him. Digging in, Hiroki Big Daddy. So far in this one, 2 doubles and a triple to his credit. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. So it's a 2-run shot. This ball game is all tied.
Yeah, he's been producing at the plate all year, so this should come as a surprise to nobody. But just because expected doesn't mean it's any less impressive. One swing, and we are tied. Yeah, that's a sweet win, especially on the road. They took the lead in the top of the 13th and held on to it in the bottom to secure this win.
And it's a 10-9 final at the end of this one. Washington
A player receives an update from his representative.